What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining me. So, real quick, I just made a video about a 15-minute long video running my mouth here, and my microphone was off. So, I apologize. I don't feel like ranting for another 15 minutes, so this is going to be real short and sweet. I happened to come across this article. This is Joe Rogan's podcast is a vehicle for intolerance. I was reading it a little bit. I'm fairly disgusted by what this kid had to say. A 19-year-old male that was writing it, goes to college, University of Toronto or something like that. And basically, what he was saying was he didn't like the guests that Joe Rogan had on, as far as Alex Jones, Maya Yiannopoulos. There's a few other ones that he didn't like, and therefore it was a vehicle for intolerance and spreading hate and misinformation. And so, what I have to say to that is just turn it off. Don't listen. This guy Xanderhall, Tim Pool is dangerous. This is how the online left can beat him. Tim Pool's not dangerous. Wake up call. He's not dangerous. All right. I see these people that are saying Joe Rogan, Tim Pool, Ben Shapiro, Steven Crowder, that these guys are dangerous. They spread hate. They spread misinformation. They spread fear. It's nonsense. And listen, this is coming from a guy. I'm not a political guy. I've never voted in my life until this year. 45 years old. Well, I'll be 45 years old on Saturday, a couple days. Um, Never voted in my life. Never knew anything about politics, conservatives, liberals, Democrats, Republicans, nothing. Never identified with any of that stuff. Started following politics within the past year a little bit, not too much, not a political scholar or anything. But what I did was I started listening to a bunch of different people to get my own opinion, form my own opinions, because I realized that mainstream media was just lying. What they were saying just wasn't true. Started listening to Tim Pool, started listening to some of these others. Been a fan of Joe Rogan's podcast for a while now. And I think that's just entertainment. Um, Joe Rogan's not a political scholar. He's not on there to, write these history books or anything. Joe Rogan just has guests on there and they talk with open dialogue and throw around ideas and their different beliefs and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's the freedom of speech, and it's not hateful. If you don't like it, turn it off. You don't gotta run around throwing a tantrum and having all these meetings and threatening to strike and wanting to censor Joe Rogan. Just turn it off. It's simple as that. He's not hurting anybody. If if you're hurt by any of the opinions that are said, that's your problem. That's You got to look at yourself and figure out what your issue is that hurts you. This guy's I don't know. I try to listen to him. These people make no sense. Okay. Tim Pool recently had this guy Bosch on his podcast, and they were debating and talking about some ideas. I couldn't even. This guy Vosh made no sense to me. It just made no sense. I think Tim Pool. I think he's a great journalist. I think he has his biases, and I don't agree with everything he has to say. But Tim Pool brings the truth, and he brings facts, and he's real careful that he's not spreading misinformation, and he's not up there just lying and blowing smoke. Like you go on, you watch CNN and MSNBC. These people are deliberately spreading lies. Don Lemon and Chris Cuomo, these guys, um, Brian Stelter, these guys, they have no problem lying. They have no problem spreading misinformation. And the reason is they have Trump derangement syndrome so bad, it's Orange Man bad, and we're going to do whatever we can to get rid of this guy and make him look like a Nazi and a fascist. And it's just simply not the case. So, I don't know. Like these lovely ladies on The View, I was listening to something they were saying about Joe Rogan's podcast, and they were calling him a transphobe because he didn't have the same exact ideas as they did, that he's all of a sudden a phobe and a ism. It's complete nonsense. And this guy, Xander Hall, Tim Pool, I don't know how you think he's dangerous. Why? Because he doesn't agree with you? I'll tell you who's dangerous. You know who's dangerous? Antifa's dangerous. Running around, burning buildings, assaulting police officers. BLM, Black Lives Matter, dangerous. Running around, same thing, burning buildings, assaulting people, terrorize. That's terrorism when you're trying to put fear into people, canceling people, shutting down free speech. That's what's dangerous. And you know who I see that from? And this isn't coming from some conservative or lifelong Republican or any. It's just coming from a regular guy that loves this country, that loves the Constitution. Um, the danger is coming from BLM. The danger is coming from Antifa. The danger is coming from people like Vosh and Xander Hall and Vosh and these people that are spreading this misinformation and that are calling everybody a fascist and a Nazi and a racist and a transphobe. It, listen, I don't know how we got here. I don't know how we get through here. I don't know how we get to the next place where we can kind of all come together. I think, I don't know. I don't know if the dividing line's been driven too far deep or what, but I mean, I just don't understand how, Ben Shapiro wants to go talk at a university and Antifa shows up and tries to shut him down and they say that they're all for free speech and, they're against the fascists. Well, isn't that what fascism? I don't know. Is that what fascism is? Like, that's that's trying to shut down the First Amendment of free speech because you don't like what he has to say. You know what? If you don't like what Ben Shapiro has to say, don't listen to him. A lot of people do like what he has to say. Do I agree with everything Ben Shapiro says? Nope. Do I agree with everything with Joe Rogan says? Nope. Tim Pool? Nope. Steven Crowder? Nope. But I enjoy listening to these guys. A lot of times they're very informative of what's going on. I can't listen to this guy, Xano. I can't listen to Bush. I can't listen to Don Lemon or Brian Stelter or Chris Cuomo. They're so full of nonsense. They're so full of hate and anger and fear. There's just fear mongering. And to just throw all these names around, you're a racist, you're a Nazi, you're this, that's not okay. And I don't see that coming from these people on the right. And you listen to this. So, okay, Joe Rogan's not some right wing, conservative. Um, Tim Pool's not some right wing conservative. All right. So these are just regular guys out there giving their, talking, spitting the truth, saying, giving their opinions on certain things. And all of a sudden they're a fascist or it doesn't make any sense. All right. So I just saw this about Joe Rogan's podcast. And you guys, this is basically what it boils down to. Stop being sissies. If you don't like what somebody has to say, turn it off. Go do something else. Go read a book. Go get some exercise. Go lift some weights. Go take a walk and get some fresh air. Clear your head. But don't try to shut somebody down. Don't call someone a fascist or a Nazi because you don't agree with what they say. I don't agree with anything these guys say. I heard that guy Vosh say something about, I'm not going to say because I don't want you to strike me here, but something about young children and movies and how it should be. That's as far as he said something about that. And that's disgusting. And I'm not even going to come on here and start calling him the pet, I don't want to get hit by YouTube, but I'm not going to call anybody names. And I don't see very many people like Tim Pool or Joe Rogan or Ben Shapiro calling all these people names. It's coming from you guys. It's coming from Xandhol. It's coming from Don Lemon, Chris Cuomo, Bosch. You guys are the ones that get a name for everybody. You're so intolerant. You claim tolerant. You guys are so intolerant of anybody that disagrees with you. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. BLM. You don't agree with them? Good. They'll go burn down your restaurant. They'll get you shut down. They'll threaten your family. Antifa. You don't even got to disagree or agree with them. They'll come smash your car, burn your building down anyway. They're crazy. These people are what's dangerous to America. That's what's dangerous to America. These ideas of socialism and communism, this Marxist ideology. Listen, this is America. We love this country. We love the American flag. We love the Constitution. We love capitalism. If you guys don't like it, why you try to change it for everybody else? Why don't you just go to a country where they have, socialism? Like, don't you? Does that not make sense? Like, why try to burn this down and build it back up the way you guys want it? Go somewhere else where they already have it. Let the people here that love it do their thing. That's just my opinion. I'm not going to go off on a rant. Like I said, I already ran my mouth for about 15 minutes and the volume didn't pick up. So, anyway, that's my opinion. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me. Let me know in the comments, excuse me, if you think I'm completely insane and lost my mind, because it feels like that's what's happening some days. And as you can tell, I'm just getting started out here on YouTube. You got to start somewhere. Help me grow my channel a little bit. Hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button, share button. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And like I say at the end of all my videos, guys, the world has gone crazy. Just be kind to yourself. Be kind to your neighbors. Be kind to your loved ones. It's time to start being kind to each other. And, we'll get through this. All right. Take care. Peace.